face. There's no
Efren
give up
Reyes
here.
highlights sa larong ito.
Nothing's gone down yet.
Well, now it did, and look where the one is.
Ball number 1. Tingnan natin po ang napakagandang rock na ipanalo na
Now,
Reyes.
I believe he's going to go
Lahat
2
kay
rails.
Gabi
He can
Owen
get 2 rails
ng
perfectly.
Amerika.
There it is. There it is. No, he's playing the combination.
There
Nothing
you
wrong
go.
with that. Yeah, he didn't have it.
Look at that.
Perfect. 4 to the 7. I believe he'll try to do that 1 rail because he doesn't have the 3 rail path. He doesn't have that 3 rail path. He wants to hit in front of the side like that. And there's the Z stroke, and I think
Shoot that well and lose.
well, you just happen to be up against Efren. Good night.
Watch outside pocket.
Not even a doubt.
Gabi Owen.
Yeah.
I think this
Siya po ang
match has reached
reigning
its
champion po
ending.
dito.
Nice.
Emotional, damn it! Oh my.
Wow.
Challenge
Well, you've seen a great display of 9-ball pool.
Isa na naman pong laro na Efren Bata ang papalan natin sa ano na ito mga kabilyarista. 2005 US Open 9-ball championship. Philippines versus USA. Efren Bata
Win this
Reyes
flag
versus
because
the defending champion
you get a
Gabi
chance
Owen.
to draw first blood. And sometimes that dictates the rest of
So
the
battle of lag po tayo mga
match.
kabilyarista.
Well, it'd be perfect to stand up here and run 5 or 6 racks and let the other guy sit in the chair and cool his arm for a while.
Mika did that the other night. Mika Immonen has the high
Mr. Owen wins the leg. He'll break in game number 1. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Gabe Owen, Efren Reyes. Doesn't get any better than this.
I'm curious about what's going to happen this time with the break because
If Owen won the lag, he will be taking the diamond apart first for us. We are breaking from the break box. You can't break from the side rail here.
May pumasok po.
Ooh, watch
Sa
that
break
9-ball. He got kicked by the
Gabi
cue,
Owen.
but not hard enough.
well, he made a ball. The push and just play safe from here. The push, you're not going to get the best of it.
And he's got a lot of
Efren
things
po
to
ang
hide
ulo,
behind
pero
here.
may kalayuan. Tingnan natin ang gagawin ni
You don't want to
Gabi.
get in a pushing game with Efren, so you better do the first safe possibility. And like you say, he had a whole bunch of balls to get him with, but if it keeps rolling, he's not going to get them.
Safety check
And he
ang
didn't.
ginawa. So Efren Bata
He's
Reyes.
just got to move over the side of the 6.
Well, I believe that he has 2 different ways to go here. Let's see which way he chooses. He can go forward 3 rails, or he can draw 1 rail past the side. I think he's going forward 3 rails.
Good check.
Well, he hit it and played
Efren
safe
Reyes.
is what he did. I guess he couldn't actually pocket the ball, so he hit rail first.
Well, he certainly left a bit of a tester here. I think you're going to see another safety. If he takes this on, it would really surprise me.
No, he can't shoot this because you lose control of the cue ball. Never shoot a shot that you're not going to get rewarded for. If you miss, you lose, and if you
Nagatimpo
make
lang
it, you
sa
don't.
safety shot si Gabi Owen. Pero
But the natural
pumabol kay Efren
shot
Bata Reyes
here,
at open. Ball number 1.
I don't know
sa
if he can
magician.
just miss the 1 shooting softly. He, miss the 7 shooting softly and go to the 2. He didn't. He
Sakto.
couldn't.
Well, now he's going to be moving the 9-ball a little bit after he hits 2, so he has to make sure that doesn't come off the rail and block him from the 3. But
I'm sure he'll shoot it soft enough.
right.
You can hit the 9. Where the 3
51 years
is,
old
you
po
don't
si
have to
Efren
get the
Bata
9
Reyes
in your
dito
way,
sa
and
panahon
you
na
have
to.
a shot. So I don't think he's going to
Pick
shoot
pa rin po
this
siya ng
hard.
kanyang laro. Bilang isang legend.
Well, he didn't even want to hit the 9. I don't know. That could have been fatal, but he knows what he does. I'm not going to say, and I guess that was good because now he can cue the ball better. And yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jerry.
I don't think he wanted to be quite that close to the 8-ball, but still he should be fine.
Yeah, he has to draw the ball on the inside of the 8 and get to the 6. There he goes.
Well, all the hard work's done.
Yeah, he just
Apat
has
na
to
bola na lang
pocket
para
this,
kay Efren Bata
and he's
Reyes.
automatically on the 7, and that's good position when you only have to make the ball and you're automatically to the next ball. All you got to do is keep leaving
Saktong,
angles so you can get somewhere else.
Reyes, the Magician. Last of all, para sungkitin.
Just did get to the right side of the
Rock
8 ball.
Number 1.
Yeah, he just has to make this and draw the ball back and take the shot on the 9. I don't imagine him messing up here. Nice shot, nice draw, easy shot.
Efren
Reyes is the one who draws the first blood. He'll be staying at the table to attack the next rack, while Gabe Owen sits and waits for his next shot.
Punta na po tayo sa rack number 3. Si Efren Bata pa rin po ang nanalo sa rack number 2. Mga kabilyarista.
Well, he has made a ball, and he's got a great shot on the 1 ball, so he's looking good.
He actually made 2 balls, and we can say he played position for the 1. That was an old thing with a great old-time player, U.J. Puckett, who traveled the road playing pool and everybody. And one of the backers said, "You better quit. He's playing position for the 1," and that's what it looked like there.
Well, that's one of the things the Sardo rack game. It's such a consistent break that you really can play position on the 1. In fact, a lot of the players want that 2 ball in the back of the rack so they can play position on the 1 and the 2.
51 years old.
Meanwhile, we have what we call.
Hey, you couldn't ask for much more than this. This is a way to loosen your arm up, to have layouts with no clusters, and balls not sitting on the rail. Just get out here and practice running racks.
The ball, no problems here.
Sa torneyong ito, siya po ay isang challenger. At napasabak
That's one of the things that I admire about these top players,
sa defending
is that
champion
even
na si
sitting in this
Gabi
cave is
Owen.
able to keep his composure and just wait for his opportunity. I mean, their attitude is always, go ahead and shoot, mister. When you finish, it's my turn.
That's all you can do.
Ayan na po, hindi na po mapipigilan si
Hopefully
Efren
you'll get a
Reyes, the
shot
Magician.
before it's too
Sa
far
kanyang,
gone.
pangatlong manalo ng rack sa larong ito.
Well, 1/4 of Reyes' task is done. He's now got 3 beads on his side of the string.
Nanalo po sa rack 4 si Efren Bata at si Gabi Owen naman po ang nanalo sa rack.
Took a 4-0 lead, and we really
5
haven't
at
seen
number
Efren
6.
in a while here. And that's how Gabe Owen would like it. And there goes the 9 ball.
4-3 na po ang score, mga kabilyarista. At
But like
nasa rack
Irving
8 na
Crane
po tayo.
told me in 1963 when I started, the guy
Gabe
in
pa
the
rin
chair
po ang
can't do.
mag-break.
So just
Gabe
get
or
up and play
Gabi.
the ball.
Ayan po.
Is that 3
Grabe
balls?
yung break ni Gabi Owen,
Yeah, it
mga
did.
kabilyarista.
7 ball went down.
Tatlong
Made
bola ang
3
pasok.
balls, and he played position 1. Now he just has to fall on the 2, and he might be off to
open
the
pa rin po ang
races
bola,
again.
no, para
Yeah,
sa
he's got a
kanya.
great chance to tie us up here.
Ibang klase ng
Call
botong
this
si,
field goal position between the 6
defending
and the
champion
8.
ng USA, Gabe or Gabi
What he
Owen.
did.
Didn't try to make the cue ball do too much work. Didn't try to get too close or too cute.
Off the 2 and come here, here, and here, if that's what he elects to do.
There it is.
He followed my line. I better quit it.
Perfect.
Efren's going to get mad at me.
Sakto sa ball number 5.
Good control, though. I mean, it's much easier up here with.
That's gone away now. He's got the cue ball on a string.
Well, he got to the table a bunch now, so the coldness is gone. Look at this control.
That's beautiful.
Ball number
Stick,
5,
stick.
sakto pang
See
preparation
you
sa
later.
ball number 6.
Do but make the ball, and you're on the
Gabe
next ball.
Gabi Owen ng USA. Mukhang itatabla niya po ang score na 4-all.
Ooh, man, that was, I like to say, never a doubt, because he did catch part of that rail, and these are not pockets, and we've seen people miss balls like
Yan
that.
na po, mga kabilyarista.
Yeah, the pockets
Last
are
ball for
tight and they're
Gabe
cut
Owen.
tight. They're tending to throw balls.
Yeah, he caught a little bit of the point, and he twitched a little bit, and so did his backer.
Yun. 4-all na po ang score, mga kabilyarista.
Job done, and we're tied up at 4. Gabe Owen on a roll now. 4 straight racks, answering the 4 straight that Efren laid on him.
The seriousness of the tournament,
po ang isang
that is great. Johnny
Two-time world
Archer,
champion
one
ng
of
USA
the
na
great
si
players
Johnny
in the
Archer.
game, also has won a U.S.
Rat
Open
9 na po
here.
tayo at 4-all ang score.
And
Gabe
Johnny's
Owen
still
ang
undefeated.
mag-break.
Still moving through the field.
Watch out, cue ball.
Watch out, here comes a
Watch out,
scratch.
cue ball. Nope, nope.
Wala pong pumasok sa break ni Gabe Owen, pero
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you, what in the world are you going to do here now? I mean, with a push, you certainly can't leave the 9 and the 1 there. What do you do here?
Efren Bata Reyes dito.
You know, this is one of the funniest pushes I ever saw. Now, the thing about a push, in other words, can you push right through this 9?
Yeah, because
I
it's
think
touching.
that's ball in hand.
Who's
Yep,
out
because
po
the two
si
balls were touching.
I'll tell you, I don't care. I
Ng
think that's
Philippines.
ball in hand. I don't
How
think
was it a foul?
he kept the cue on the cue ball through the shot.
Right.
That's a foul.
But if they were frozen, you can do that. You're
Oh, is that
allowed-
the rules
That's
here?
the rule
Oh,
now.
you can't do this because that was kind of tricky. I don't know if that'll ever come up again, but I guess you can take one stroke of the cue if you're froze.
Efren
That's,
Bata Reyes at
I like
Tumba.
that because it stops any kind of debate.
Right.
Ang galing naman ang ginawa.
And how about this control?
Nice shot.
Shot.
from Gabe Owen.
Yeah, you don't have to run racks to play well. You can do
Now what do you do?
well. You either hit the ball or tie something up. And I don't care what happens. Anything's better than ball in hand.
Reyes
You must
ng
try to hit.
Pilipinas, the
Is he
magician.
gonna? Does he have 2 rails? Can he
Mabuti.
get it by the 8?
Looks like he's going 2 rails
Oh,
after
the
it.
8's in the way.
Ayun lang.
Well, not at all. But the
Uh-oh.
pocket
The
was.
pocket got way.
What a great hit that was. He had obstructions. He
Efren
wound the
Reyes.
cue ball right through
Sa
everything.
balihan.
And only
Gabe
bad
Owen.
part doing. Only thing is the pocket swallowed him up. And things have turned around. He was in
May,
control,
problema pa
running
po
around,
si Gabe
running the
Owen.
racks for
Nagkadikit po
nothing.
yung ball
Now
number
it's a
3,
tie ball
number
game.
7.
He made a good kick. He
So,
scratched.
kailangan
So
niya
he's
po
got to be
ng
feeling a
paraan
little bit unlucky.
para po siya
But of course, it's not going to
makalabang.
bother the great
Sa
effort.
rock number 9,
He's got to draw it back.
sungkitin ng
A little
kalabangan.
tough to get off the rail. You know, he's got a little angle to bounce off. You want to get off the rail any chance you get. See, but he couldn't.
Grabe naman ang ganda.
The only thing is, where the 4 is, he didn't have to worry. Has nothing to do but make the ball.
Yun, nagawan po niya ng paraan.
Nicely
Right,
done.
Three.
right in the heart of the pocket.
And if he stops there, he has the 7 to the 8 is a problem, but it's not if you fall on the 7 properly. At any rate, I'd rather have my opponent shoot from here.
You bet.
Do with the cue ball. Roll the 5 in. Pocket the 6. High ball, and you go as close as you want to the 7. Perfect position. That's what great position is. Leaving an angle.
Once again, he can play the cue ball just out to the center of the table.
Just like that.
Tatlong bola na lang naiiwan para kay
Straight
Gabe
on the
Owen.
8, but he's going to have an angle, and he's going to be able to get close to the 9. All he's got to do is not miss. Position is automatic. Just don't miss.
Well, old Momentum has gotten up and changed chairs. He'd been riding with Efren the first part of the match, but now with this,
Mukhang hindi na mapipigilan
Gabe Owen
ang
is
defending
going to go into
champion.
number 9, and he's going to lead 5-4.
This is where you want to be. Close.
Gabe Owen,
Rack.
lamang na po ng isang rock.
There you go.
5-4 na po ang score.
5-4.
Sa rock, number 10 na po
I
tayo.
don't know about the table, but they certainly dried the air out.
The ball's still trickling, but that's not going to help him.
Abot.
He did not make a ball, and Efren's getting to the
Efren
table
Bata
with
Reyes,
an easy
balik
shot
sa
to
table.
start with.
Wala pong pumasok sa break ni Gabe Owen.
Looks like we're going to keep it close.
You know,
Talk about on the table next door, we've got Tang Ho and Mika Eminen double hill. And Mika had an early lead, but Tang Ho is shooting. With only 3 balls left, we'll let you know what happens.
well, I'm going to guess that Tang Ho runs out.
Well, I wouldn't want to bet against him now. He's made the first ball. There are only 2 left. And meanwhile, Back at the ranch,
sa
Efren
big
is
chance
cooking
para
his way
Reyes
through this rack.
para muling itay yung score.
Yeah, there's no problems here.
Oh yeah, Tang Ho has just landed on the 9 ball. He's going to defeat former world champion match. I believe it was 5-1 Mika at one point. But that's 9 ball for you. It's never too late to come back.
Especially if you're a champion, you know, you're champion, because he's not going to give up, and he's capable of stringing racks. So you got to play hard with the lead or without the lead.
Tinurong ng pang-Efren Bata Reyes yun.
You don't
Saktong
give
preparation
your
sa
opponent
number
a
7.
chance.
Yeah, this 9 ball. It's such a cruel game of billiards.
Medyo
What a great
napanipis
shot.
ni Efren Reyes po yun.
We made it look easy, but
Mabuti
what
na
a
lang,
great shot.
pumasok pa.
2 rails, stop the cue ball, roll the 9 in the side, and you go ahead 6-4.
Efren Reyes.
Oh, Efren looked a little funny
Ball
with
number
that
9.
stroke.
Yeah,
He's
oh, no,
grinning.
it's going to be tied before. He's going to tie the ball game up. It's like you said, close match.
5-all
That's
na.
where we are, 5-5 in a race to 11. So this long race, man.
Real fickle.
Efren Reyes.
They have been stringing racks.
Challenger.
Well, you know, I was
Gabe
watching
Owen,
Corey Dewell break one time
defending champion.
in a tournament, and he was making
Rat Paul na
balls
po tayo,
every
si
break,
Efren
and then all of a
Bata
sudden he
po
moved to the
nanalo
other side of the
sa
table.
11.
I know.
And I asked him why he moved to the other side of the table when he was making balls on the break. And he said he didn't like the table layouts he was getting from the other side.
Oh, I never heard that one. I swear, that's very interesting, but I never heard it before.
I'd never heard it from any other player but him.
That man thought he could make balls on the break from anywhere,
Right.
if he said that.
Yun, no?
I never heard anyone say that. He
It
didn't
surprised
like the
me.
layout. Well, that doesn't really make a lot of rack all the time.
I know.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't.
But he said he was getting clusters from that side. So.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a
wouldn't-
mental thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't teach that one. Nothing against Corey, he's a great player,
Oh,
but
and
I wouldn't teach that or suggest it to anybody. If you're making balls on the break,
yeah,
yeah,
or change your speed of hair.
yeah. Efren Reyes. No problems at all. Rack.
Apat na bola para kay Efren Bata. Nice shot for Efren Reyes.
Yeah, I like this layout.
Saktong-sakto ang ginawa ni Efren Reyes
Even
na
draw it
preparation.
back a little bit, have
Yeah.
the angle to
Stop
go to
ball
the
na lang.
line.
Doesn't need to do much.
Stop the ball. Now, do you want to draw it and shoot it in the far corner from him, or do you want to stop and take the cut? Well, he decided to do this.
Hirap-hirap. So, 7-5 lang score.
Efren Reyes getting the job done.
Sa tatlong
6-4.
sunod-sunod ang pananalo.
Well, Efren only has to win 4
4-5
games
na score.
to win
Ngayon na po
now.
ay
Gabe
naman
still
na po
has
siyang
to
dalawang rack.
put 6.
Rack 13 na tayo at
But
si
he has to
Efren
get to
Reyes
the table
mag-break.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't make the ball on the side, the cue ball.
I didn't see anything go.
Wala pong pumasok.
Gabe doesn't have a good
Efren
shot.
Reyes.
No, he doesn't.
He
So,
may have
Gabe
to
Owen ng
stick
USA.
and
Balik
to
sa
rail that
table.
distance. I don't think he would play a billiard, would he? The one's not
No.
froze.
No, I don't like
No.
that.
That's what he did, and he used the 6 to get him with, and the 8's going to help him a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, he's gonna like this.
Ball that has him snookered.
Pero may kita po sa
That's what
gilid
he's
ng
going
bola
to do.
uno.
He's going to curve
Efren
it a
Reyes.
little bit. He can hit it without curving.
Or come off the rail.
Yeah, I don't know. He's still going to need it. He
There you
curved
go.
it a little.
Good shot.
Well, he needed something good to happen that didn't.
Iniwan naman
And
po
he has
na
brought
open para kay Gabe.
Gabe back to the table.
Owen,
Shoot
ang ball
this
number
one
1.
in and go over to here. And,
Which he'd be very happy with if he
yeah,
can get that
well,
result.
that had to do, I think. Oh, how about hitting the 9 and
Oh,
stopping?
That's too risky, but it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm not sure that works.
To the 3 now. The 9 is in the path if you try to go one rail backwards. think he has an
May
easy
kuha pa ang
path.
bola dos,
And
pero
therefore, if he doesn't, he can also
nakakaproblema po si Gabe Owen po
three
para sa
rail
ball
is
number
2
9
out
kasi
of there and behind
pinili
the
niya
9.
pong,
Well, I was looking at that, but does
preparation
the
niya
8
sa
ball
ball
get in the
number
way
three.
of the 2 ball getting out of
I
there?
don't think so.
Nakaraan,
He's
hindi
going to
tatama
run
sa
into
ball
this
number
9 unless he hits it thin and
Ayun.
soft.
So,
That's what he did. He's going to try to take
sinimplihan
on
na lang po
the
yun ng
3,
tira,
but he
pero
didn't
ang
get there.
problema,
No.
No, I don't even think he can hit it straight on. He's going to have to fan the left side of the 3 and go 2 rails for distance. I don't even know if he can snuff it.
Well, ideally,
kasi
after
kung
this,
gagawin niya po ng pektos ng
no, he's going to
mga
kick into it off the
palapit
rail.
Yeah, I don't like
Ball
this.
number 7, pwedeng
don't
tumama
like
po kasi
this.
yun sa ball number 9.
Not bad.
Not a bad result,
Not
but
bad.
So, Efren Bata Reyes, balik po sa table.
well,
He'll figure something out.
does he drop the cue ball in behind the 6 and send the 3 ball up table? No.
And he didn't hit that hard enough.
No, he didn't like that
Yeah,
either.
whatever
Nice shot
he was
by,
trying to do.
Magician.
Well, he really
Efren
didn't
Reyes.
leave much. You know, I don't know if the 3 gets by the 7 anyway,
May
but
possible na
he didn't
combination
leave
yata
much.
to. Tignan lang natin.
Gabe's looking at the 7 going into the corner pocket.
At sinisipat niya po.
And that's not on, but, well, he's got the 4 ball on the rail that he can use to stop the 3 ball if he wishes, possibly get with the 3 and send the cue ball up to maybe duck behind the 5.
That's all. He just went to block
isang
the
safety
pocket.
shot.
If he can
And
get
how
behind
about
the
if- yeah.
5,
Perfect.
this.
Ang
Good
ginawa niya
shot.
po yun.
Very good shot, very good speed, very good hit. Everything was involved there. Changes the path that comes off. It's very difficult hit to judge. Yeah, this is going to go a little longer than you would think because he's hitting it high.
oh,
He didn't hit anything.
Foul shot for Efren Reyes.
he was trying to twist around and he just didn't get any slide off of that. Gabe gets to
USA.
eat the fruit of a nice safety.
Tinutok na lang po ito sa ball number 3 para sa side ball.
Well, if anything, the 5 to the 6 is the difficult part.
Yeah.
That would be the only close to that object ball. Yeah, he's going 1 rail.
Sakto.
Nicely done. He can draw the ball past the 9 now, I believe.
Sakto ang angle niya dito. para
Right
sa
along the
combination
center
sa
line of the
ball number
table, and he'd be
6.
in great shape for that 6 ball.
Beautifully done.
Boy, just barely sliding by that 9 ball.
Yes, he did. He hit it just the right speed. Perfect, because now he can go 1 rail to the 7. I think almost where he is now with the cue ball would be the right angle, because then you go 2 rails off the 7 to the 8. He'd like to put that cue ball just where it was, and that's what he's going to do. That's pretty close to where he just had it. See what
Sa
happens
ball
here.
number 7.
Well, these fellas run 2 to 3 rails quite often. They
That's the shot, just where he hit it.
Combination.
He hit it a little bit full, but he's fine. Because
Oh, yeah,
now
he's
he
in great
kept
shape.
the angle. Now he can go to... It's sitting perfect. Center ball, you go perpendicular right to the 9. That's the
Nice
shot.
shot by Gabe Owen.
in center court in the Q-Tech Q Arena.
Yun. 7-6 na po.
7 to 6.
Favor the magician.
Yeah, but Gabe Owen's breaking. So he's favored to tie us up here.
Owen, 924.
Anytime you're over that 900 mark,
Gabe naman po ay nanalo
you're
sa
getting
Rock
the job.
16.
Yeah, they're both playing very well.
Rock 17 na po tayo. Lamang pa rin ang dalawang Rock
One
7
on the
Bata
side.
Reyes.
The 8
That's a Gabe
stops
Owen
the
ang
cue ball
nag-break.
from going in the corner pocket.
May pumasok
He
po
doesn't
na
have cue ball
bola
fly
sa
around a
break
little
ni
bit
Gabe
and the
Owen.
2 ball fly around a little bit. And let's see what he decides.
I like the billiard.
Okay, but you still have to control the 2 ball and the cue ball.
I know.
He's looking at it.
Karambola. Pwedeng gawin dito ni Gabe Owen para sa ball number 2 to ball number 8.
Yeah, he's shooting it, Lee. Control the 2 ball, Gabe.
Oh boy,
He made them both.
not part of the plan, but that's going to work because the 3 ball is sitting conveniently.
Open pa rin.
Efren's sitting there patiently with his hands crossed.
You know, at this point in the match, your hands do have to get wet on that.
Sakto ang kanyang preparation.
You know,
Ball number 3.
each win now is more money, plus the chance to be closer to the finals of the tournament.
Galing.
Well,
Close.
it's close.
And the reason I'm saying that, you may not have a path to
9-7 na
go
po ang
2
score
rails.
sa rap na to sa rack
Got a little
17.
angle, and if he
So,
hits it
dalawang
hard,
pwedeng,
you create more
Ang
angle.
kailangan ipanalo.
I mean,
ni
coming
Efren
back
Reyes.
is a little bit
manalo sa
of a problem
defending
because
champion na
I
si
don't
Ken
think the
Owen
5
ng
goes
USA.
past that 6.
And how much smaller do the pockets get at this point in the match?
Yeah, let's see what happens. He might be pounding the
Pero
2 rails.
mukhang
That's
hindi
what
po
he
papayag
did.
po itong
Wow,
si Kim
gutsy.
Owen.
That speed created a little more angle.
Chance for him para makiscore
he
sa
got
rack
perfect.
number 17.
Oh, we're in for a real close one here. Sweater's delight. And, you know, we talked about sweaters the other day. Sweating a match really intently. And the same thing with eyeballing it. Oh, did he overdraw? No, he's
No,
fine.
he's fine.
He's fine. Gotta have an angle. Gotta have an angle to go.
He
Kinda
likes
like
the nerves. He thinks it sharpens him up a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, he does look a little fidgety right now, but like you say, it doesn't
Perfect.
seem to be bothering him. If anything, it could be helping him. The adrenaline's flowing a little bit better. He's
Oh, yeah.
running around. But that could be fidgety of a positive nature because he knows he's getting close to tying this ball game.
Oh boy, he would have liked to come back another 1.5 feet on that one.
You're right, but you notice he didn't stay totally down through
Yep.
the stroke. Slower. But I imagine he's going to make this. He didn't come this far to miss this shot. Yeah, I'd have to bet on him making this ball.
Well, he's a sharp shooting boy. Right in the heart of the pocket, and now he's within 1 rack of the magician. And we're at 9-8 with Gabe Owen.
Si Gabe Owen. Rack 18 na po
All
tayo
in
mga
your
kabiyarista.
hands right now.
Si Gabe po ang nag-break sa rack 18.
I haven't heard anything fall yet.
Neither has Gabe. And he left a shot, but look at the 6 and the 8. The only
So,
thing
walang pumasok
saving
sa break
Gabe
ni Gabe
right
Owen.
now is what
Efren
we might
Reyes,
see
the
some
magician.
excellent cue ball here.
Yeah, look to see if there's a shot where he can break that apart before he gets to it.
I'd say I don't recommend trying to break it. I think you become a better pool player if you try to fall on where the ball goes.
Corner pocket.
And that 6
Efren Bata Reyes,
passing
ball number
5 in the right spot where he can fall on the 6. Believe me, you're going to see this. If he can get through this control right here, you're going to see him try to fall on that 6 where it goes.
Well, he's moved the 4 nicely over by a pocket.
Yeah, well, too bad the 4 isn't the 5 because see how that 4 will automatically. He's still going to have a chance. Believe me, he's not going to try to hit those balls. He's going to fall on that 6. That's how you play because there's no gamble that way. Hitting the ball, there's a little gamble. Look at the angle he's got. He could stop the ball and he can go 1 rail from takes the gamble out of the play, and you get better cue ball tempting things like that. Yeah, I'm sure that he's going to try to fall behind that 6. Unless the 6 goes,
May problema si Efren
but
Reyes
I
dito
don't.
sa
Well,
number
maybe it
6.
does. Maybe it does.
Kulang
If he goes a little
ang
forward, he may have the 6, and then he'll just have to billiard the 8 out of the way. But if he doesn't, I'm sure he can go 1 rail.
He's using right to be able to go that rail.
Yun.
Yep, this is what
There
I
you
said.
go, Danny.
I knew from the beginning that's what he would try to do.
Good
And that's the way to play. Takes all the gamble out of the game, and like I said, it develops great cue ball.
Sentrong-sentro. 0-0.
Oh, perfect. An angle for an angle.
Sakto pang preparation.
Yeah, Efren got a good chance to get on the hill here.
Ito pang kagandahan kay Efren Reyes, mga kabilarista.
You know, that was great.
Whoa! Did you see him jump up that
Yeah,
time?
yeah. So did his backer.
Saktong-sakto.
But let me tell you something. Falling on that 5, that perfect angle was an excellent. This is what I'm talking about. The public eventually may be able to appreciate fine stuff like that. But I'm not sure right now. They knew that he needed to get that perfect angle to fall
Efren
on
Reyes is on the hill. 10-8 na po.
And by so doing, Efren has made the trip. He has climbed up on top of the hill. He only needs one more rack.
He wants to win. You can see it on his face. There's no give up here.
Rack 19 na po tayo.
Nothing's gone down yet.
Well, now it did, and look where the one is.
Masok na bola sa break ni Efren Reyes.
He actually made two
uno.
balls.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Nasa bungad na ng
Okay.
One ball sitting
butas. Ang ball
real
number
pretty
1.
for him. And a little problem with the 3 ball, but not anything he can't handle.
He's got to get to the 2 first.
Right.
You know, that's not a bargain, but you know, this is Efren Reyes, so I imagine he's going to fall on the 2. Now, I believe he's going to go 2 rails and try to fall on that 3.
Possible combination.
Can he get there off 2 rails?
Yeah, he can get 2 rails perfectly. There it is. There it is. No, he's playing the combination. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't do that. Yeah, that's great. But he went 2 rails to get close to the ball. And this shot, if you're not perfect like this, not an easy shot. But he got where, you know, you could have put the ball with your hand no better.
Yun. Kaling.
Look at that. Perfect. And that should do it for him.
Let's not give it to him yet. He still has to go.
He's got to get from the 4 to the 7.
4 to the 7. I believe he'll try to do that 1 rail because he doesn't have the 3 rail path. He doesn't have that 3 rail path. The 8 and the 9 are in that path, so he's going to have to draw it 1 or 2. See where he's putting his finger? Path of the cue ball and fall on the 7. He wants to hit in front of the side like that, and there's the Z stroke, and I think Owen can go tonight.
Para sa atong preparation sa ball number 7.
Well, it's tough to shoot that well and lose.
Well, you just happen to be up against Efren. Good night.
Watch outside pocket.
No, not even a doubt.
Yeah. He put his hand on his heart that time.
His heart is beating and he's grinning. But he wanted to get close to the 8, and he did, and I think this match has reached his ending.
Well, you've seen a great display of 9-ball pool. Gabe Owen says congratulations to the magician. Efren Reyes moves ahead in our winner's bracket, while Gabe Owen has to go over to...
Subscribe, like ang video na to, share ang video. At maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. God bless po.